Jeff Roberts, Magnolia Hoops, 10th Annual Lighthouse Classic. We have Raymond Rangers. Coach, if you don't care, introduce yourself and your players for us.
Tadlock, head boys basketball coach, Raymond High School. With me, I have senior Paymon, and also another senior, Keymarius Lewis.
All right, Coach, we're going to start out with you. I had this game circled, just like I told Coach a while ago, as a dogfight. I knew it was going to be a classic game. What'd you know coming into this contest?
We had a chance to see them on film. They're so well coached. That's one of the biggest things. They're very disciplined. They slow the game down. They want you to play at their pace. One thing about my guys, last year we probably would have got sped up. This group, we can win in the 70s and 80s. We can win in the 40s and 50s. And I think that's going to be big for us as we move forward into district play after Christmas. But I knew he's been there a long time. He's done a great job, had a lot of success. I knew they were going to be well coached. But I had a lot of confidence in our guys too. You know, we started out slow this year, 0-2. We played really well down in New Orleans last week, and we knew this was going to be a huge test for us on the road. And we knew they were traveling, from afar as well. So just glad to be able to get the win against a well-coached team. It's going to give us a lot of confidence as we head throughout the season.
This was a matchup of two very aggressive, very good teams, and one of the best games of the night for sure. Can you describe just really what it took to beat this St. Thomas More team?
Yeah, every time I think they went on a 7 or 8-0 run in the first half, and then we countered, and then we came out in the second half and hit 2 threes, and we tried to pull away, and then they countered that as well, and we knew it was going to come down to the last possession, and we had a couple of turnovers right there at the end. And one thing I just gave credit to the guys in the locker room, we never got down on anybody that made mistakes. We picked them up and was able to get a huge rebound and outlet, and then of course we had a huge block at the end to seal it. But we knew it was going to be a great game just because we saw them on film, and man, they do such a great job. And this was a huge, measuring stick for us, and just glad to come out again with the win.
What do you say to your team after a game like this?
A lot of smiles, a lot of celebration. We came up here 2 years ago and we didn't get it done. So one thing that we did before the season started, I knew we had to be a tougher bunch. We finished runner-up last year, and instead of staying up last night, we drove up today. So we made the 4-hour ride from Raymond, and then we're actually turning around tomorrow morning. We're driving right back to Jackson. We're playing Provine out of Jackson. So we're just excited to obviously get the win tonight. It's huge for us, and like I say, we're accustomed to playing in big events. But obviously, getting a win in an event like this is big for our program.
How did y'all defend that last inbounds play toward the end?
We knew early in the game they got us. They actually missed a wide open layup, so we told we're going to feed everything to the 3-point line. And the biggest thing that we said we're not going to give them a jump shot. We're not going to give anything up. They tried to hit a quick hitter underneath. We made them throw the ball deep. That kind of got them out of what they were trying to do. And then of course we're able to get the block to seal it.
Keymarius, he mentioned the 2 threes there at the beginning of the third quarter. I think that was one of the big turning points of the game. For you probably made both of those, I think, is that right? For you, how does that get you going for the second half, hitting those 2 threes within a minute, getting going?
For me, my teammates, they believe in me, build momentum, and I'm the type of player that I stay down and I play both sides of the floor and get stops.
Keymarius, I'm going to come back to you on this too. You got Raymond across your chest. One of the most dominant teams in the last decade in the state of Mississippi. What does it mean for you to wear that jersey and come represent in an event like this?
For one, we as a family, we ain't no individual. We as one family. We happy together. We born together. And it's going a long way with us. We play together. We win, lose, draw, don't matter. We still stay, of course.
EJ, gonna come to you here. Man, you're the best player in the state of Mississippi right now. You got a target. You the big dog. They showed it out there, man. They played you very hard. They played you physical. They was doubling. They did whatever they could to slow you down. Are you getting adjusted to being that style against you every game?
Yes, sir. For these type of games, I just got to prepare, stay mentally focused, and just make sure I play my role, make sure we can secure the win.
All right, Coach, we're going to come back to you to finish it out here. You said you could learn how to win in the 70s, learn how to win in the 40s. 2 big, basically defensive plays to win the ball game there. That's the Tony Tadlock style, right?
That's right. One of the biggest things we pride ourselves on, you know, we see everything from the 2-2-1 to 1-2-2 to diamond press. For 32 minutes tonight, we played straight half-court man-to-man. 2 years ago, we were the number 1 team in the state. We started out 0-2. Every game, we played nothing but half-court man-to-man for 32 minutes. And that's one thing that, you know, Randy Bolden, Ron Norman, Greg Carter, all those guys, you know, when they were, you know, obviously in their prime doing their thing in the high school level, you know, you win playing man-to-man defense. That's one thing I teach them. We have our 2-2-1 in the bag. We have our diamond press. But at the end of the day, if you want to make it to Jackson and win down there, you got to learn how to guard. You know, and my biggest thing is we were going to guard man-to-man. And I think that kind of gave them fits. I know Coach kind of said that after the game. You know, we were physical, and they let us play tonight. So one thing I will give the refs credit. You know, it's one thing we were accustomed to is getting in foul trouble early, but tonight they let us play, and thankful for that. But you know, like I say, it's been a great event. Thankful for you guys, the media, for being here, giving our guys this platform. This is not something that they have all the time, so I do want to give credit to you all too. And of course, everybody with the Lighthouse. This is just an unbelievable event, first class, hospitality is off the chain. It's great, and so thank you for everybody involved.
Coach, looking back to the first half, your team never took the lead in the first half and ended it tied at halftime. What were you able to say to your guys to kind of get that mindset change there?
We ran a little quick hitter right before half, and Keymarius hit a big 3 to give us momentum. We were down 3. He had a big 3 going into half, and that kind of sparked us. Then he comes out and hits the first 2 shots in the second half, so he actually went on a 9-0 run by himself, which was huge. But, you know, one thing about us, you know, we're a tale of two halves. We start out slow for some reason. Maybe I need to do a better job. Maybe I'm just the worst first half coach ever. But for some reason, the second half, we turn it on and give credit to these guys and those guys down there. And, you know, this is a fun bunch. Like I said, we've been there 7 years in a row. They know the standard. They know what it takes. Even if we lose some games early, they don't get rattled. Like I said, we started out preseason number 1 this year. We're 0-2, and now we've reeled out 5 in a row, and hopefully we can continue that going forward.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.